Play different.
Greetings, fellow Mac addicts. In this video we're looking at Astrostein, an almost total conversion for Wolfenstein 3D by Laz Royhaz. There we have a lovely custom title screen, so let's dive in, shall we? Yes, let's shall. So Astrostein, yep. Let's do difficulty 2, and here we are. There's no music for some reason. So it starts out very similar to the original Wolfenstein. We're in a jail cell, but whereas in the original Wolfenstein the story is that you overpower the guard and take their gun, hence the body at the start, in this one we just find a hidden passage. I guess I had to put that in a jail cell for health and safety reasons. Here I'm killing space Nazis. You probably recognise a lot of the sound effects there, especially, oops, I forgot about that guy. Especially if you have played Doom, which you probably have. Wait. Oh, I'm not doing very well. I don't have much health. Alright, let's just carry on exploring. So I've got his other cells here. Pardon? Eh? Oh, it's probably in German, that's why I don't understand it. Also, it's space German. So that's a locked door, so you need the silver key. That's why I've got the blue icon on there, because the silver key looks blue in this game for some reason. Yeah, I knew you were going to be there. You might have recognised the sound from Marathon there. How about you? Oh, wait. Space Nazis sure wanna take me down. Space Nazi is the worst kind of Nazi. Yeah, no one else? Is anyone hiding in here? Oh, yeah, yep, there was. Right, got a little bit of health here. There we go. So I say it's an almost total conversion because there's still a little bit of sounds and imagery from the original game, but there's a lot of new ones. As you can see right here, the GUI's quite different, the sprite for the holding the gun's quite different, and the Nazis are wearing different outfits, more spacey outfits. Wait! Because after all, this is Nazis in space, hence the name Astrostein. This is the first of... Hey. Oh dear. Oh gosh, die. There we go. Alright. This is the first of 3 Astrostein scenarios for... Oh, wait. I'm trying to talk here, Nazis. Getting all up in my grill. Cramping my style. Yeah. That's what I think of that. Any secrets around here? Aha! What have we got here? Some health. Good, because I need health pretty badly. Let's do this cool thing called saving. Untitled, that'll do. There we go. Oh! And I see these other ones hiding. Oh, wait. Nazi drones. I'm not just talking about a Nazi who's really boring when they give speeches. Ha. Oh hey, not a secret. Aha, some backpacks. Now give me some more ammo and let me carry some more ammo. Like in Doom. I don't think the backpacks were in the DOS version of Wolfenstein. I'm not sure what that is. Maybe a silent alarm? It's cool though. I like this room here. Nice little storage room for the drones. Let's carry on exploring. As I was saying, this is the first of 3 Astrostein scenarios that Laz Royhaz has made, and he also made some Astrostein WODs for Doom. I knew it. Laz is more famous for his Wolfendoom WODs for Doom, which basically just make Doom-themed levels using the Doom engine. Some of them are actually quite good. and so I'll be taking a look at those at some point. Hey! But he got started by making scenarios for good old Macintosh Wolfenstein. Some of them were so good that he charged for them. They were called deluxe scenarios. Here's an exit, but it's probably not going to work. Yeah, the manual told me that some exits don't work. I think there's only one on each level that works, unless there's a extra exit that goes to a secret level, but I haven't found one yet. Got you. And I knew there'd be a guy hiding behind there. Oh! I just realised I'm almost dead. Oh my gosh, I can't shoot straight either. Must have space dizziness. That's a real thing that I just invented. Hey! It's a good thing I just saved, because I died. There we go. I sure hope there's some... oh goodness. I sure hope there's some health in one of these rooms. Otherwise I am in a spot of bother. Oh, okay. I thought I killed that guy, but apparently not. Let's go back. Here we go. Oh. Wow, 1% health. Things aren't looking good for Andrew. That's me. There we go. There we go. This was like some kind of a break room. Nice little, looks like one of those old tape machines there. I quite like that. I like how this scenario combines old tech with new tech. Nice little windows out to space. What's in here? Death, probably. Oh no, nothing. Looks like it's just got some server farms. That's a bit of a waste of time and health. Let's go back over here. That's gonna be bad guy here, I bet. It also might not be. And no secret either. Alright, let's carry on. Let's go back. So I will tell the story of this scenario. So you... oh, wait. Let me get this guy first. There we go. Oh, wait. And that guy too. I'm looking like hardcore raw hamburger down the bottom there again. Let me just clear out this area, and then I shall tell this story. Yeah, I knew you were gonna be there. Oh, yeah, Laz is a big fan of hiding Nazis around corners in this scenario, which is something I'm not a fan of. It's pretty cheap and lazy design, and just makes it not very fun to explore levels because you're always paranoid checking around every corner like that. It becomes less of a problem later on just because you've got better weaponry to deal with the Nazis, the Nazi scum. But yeah, if any level designers are watching this, hiding enemies around corners. Hiding enemies around corners is not very nice. Cheap and lazy. You can do better than that. Make more interesting traps and battle scenarios for us, please. Oh, that's close. His Doom mods tend to have much more interesting combat scenarios. Oh, there's a key, and I see a drone. Right. Hopefully that thing needs me to do some health, because I am certainly in a spot of bother. This scenario is also very thin on the health pickups it gives you. It's quite cruel. I think maybe Laz was very good at Wolfenstein, so he made look, so we've got some health here, but look, it gives you 4% health. That's like nothing. That's still like an enemy can probably still kill me in one shot. But yeah, I think Laz was just very good at Wolfenstein, so he made levels that were for other people who were very good at Wolfenstein, and I'll be honest, I'm not the best at Wolfenstein. Let's go back to the start, because that's where the, hang on. Let's first check out the Waffen room. Have some waffles. Oh, hello. Look at all these weapons here. I want to get in there. Aha! Oh, it's just some alien artifacts. So this is just basically treasure from the original Wolfenstein, but sci-fied up for Astrostein. Now, I've played this level already, so I already know that there's actually no way to get into this area and get all those sexy weapons, because I 100% secreted this level. So that is quite a tease there. It's kind of funny, really. Alright, let's carry on. Anything here? No, already found everything in there. Back. I'm not sure why there's no music. So to play this scenario, you actually have to go into Resedit and edit a whole bunch of resources in the Wolfenstein application. That's how we get all these different images and sounds. I'm not sure if that affected no music in this scenario. Oh, hello. Finally got some health. Thank you. But maybe it's a little nod to Alien. Like in space, no one can hear you shoot Nazis. Although that means there would be no sound, and rather than no music, so that's just nonsense. Ignore what I just said, please. Let's carry on. So this scenario has both fantastic and bad level design at the same time. I'll explain what I mean a little bit later after I play through this level a bit more. So I've got the gold key, so we can go through the gold door. We've got a hallway. Not a hallway. Let's save. Any Nazis in here? Nope. But I bet there'll be Nazis in here. Yep, there's one. Boom. Boom. So when you kill enemies, it plays the teleporting sound from Doom. Some of you probably recognize that. Knew it. And you also notice that they don't leave any corpses behind, like a normal Wolfenstein, which is interesting. It adds a little bit of extra difficulty to the game, because you can't see where you've been already by, you know, the trail of bodies that you leave behind. It's an interesting little change. Alright, and here we have a nice little view of space. I wonder if anyone understands why I'm saying space in a weird way. Alright, one of these elevators works. And there we go. Alright, 100 on everything. Yeah, thumbs up. Thanks, guy. Let's save again. Alright, let's go. Oh, a whole bunch of enemies are just going to come swarming at me now. Let's just hang out in here. Hello. You're dead. Hello. Oh. Hello. 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 Oh, hello. And hello to you also. Anyone behind me? I better be someone around this corner. Oh no, but there's someone over there because I saw it glitch through the wall. That's not a reason why you shouldn't hide enemies around in corners, because they glitch and make the level look a little bit silly. Boom. Boom. Some more tape decks here. I'm sure that's not the correct word, but that's what I'm going to keep on using. Boom. So I don't think I actually finished saying what the story for this scenario is. So you are BJ, as in the original Wolfenstein, but you were captured during World War II. Ah, I knew it. Oh god, there goes a bunch of my health there. Anyway, So it was World War II, and the Nazis captured you, and they put you in, they froze you. I can't remember the correct term for it. And since you weren't there to win the war for the Allies, because BJ won World War II, I'm sure you learnt that in history, the Nazis won. And then they unfroze you 1,000 years later, so this is 2045. And you're on board some kind of space vessel. They plan to... oh goodness, I'm almost dead. They plan to do some weird experiments on you, but instead you escaped your cell. Now we have to find a way off this vessel back to Earth. And so that's what we're doing now. That's also a sound from Doom, the death sound. Sound I'm very familiar with. So the first few levels of this scenario are quite brutal, as you've already seen. One, because it's very sparse on the health pickups, as I already mentioned, but also because you only got a knife and this very wimpy pistol. Once you get the laser rifle, which I think you get on this or the next level, the difficulty lowers significantly. That's not a word I just said there, but let's just ignore that I can't speak. Oh, hello. Boom, boom. Better not be anyone hiding around these corners. Oh, there's someone hiding over here, though. Yeah, I'm really not a fan of the hiding enemies around every corner. In fact, I love the combat in this scenario, and Wolfenstein and Mac in general isn't that great, because you can usually just shoot and hang out the door and just wait for the enemies to come to you. Although you can, or as a designer, you can have it so they ambush you, which means they just hang out in the room until they see you. You can make more interesting battle scenarios with that. Oh, 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 oh goodness. Oh well. Oh heck. No, I know there's going to be other Nazis around here. I think around there? No? Wait. Oh, hello. I'm being very... oh, wait, oh, I saw someone. Oh. These first few levels are very tense. Because it's, as I said, it's very brutal. Oh! There we go. So it's actually harder to make interesting combat scenarios in the Macintosh version of Wolfenstein than the DOS one, but I'll go more into that. Die. Die, Nazi scum! Space Nazi scum! Wait. Bringing Nazis around corners, I tell you. There's one over there as well, because you can see, if I just go over here, you can see it glitching around the corner like that. If it's far enough away, you can see if a Nazi is hiding around a corner. I see ya. But it does mean you can snipe them like that. I can't remember if I said it or not, but yes, I'll go more into why it's harder to make interesting levels in Macintosh Wolfenstein when I do a video about Wolfenstein on its own. Come on. There we go. No, there's going to be some more enemies. Oh, there's one over there. There's one over there. No, it looks like just this guy. Boom. Oh. Oh, wait, I was wrong. There's another one. There we go. Bong. I do like the sound it plays when you pick up a ammo clip. Yeah, I didn't see that coming. Oh. That guy snuck off of me. See, that's a good design there, like having someone sneak up on you while you're taking care of someone else. That's more interesting. More interesting than just hiding enemies around corners. Oh, speaking of. I feel a little bit vulnerable in this room. Oh, that's why. Come at me. There we go. There we go. That was a more interesting room. That was more interesting because it forced me to actually go out and explore. Whereas in a lot of other scenarios in this, battle situations in this scenario, you can just sit at the door and wait for enemies to come to you. But in this one, you actually have to actually go in here and face whatever's waiting to ambush you. What's in here? Nothing. Cool. Cool, bro. Oh, health. I'll take that. Alright. Did I go in here? I can't remember. Oh, no, I didn't. See, just hang out at the door. Boom, 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 boom. Oh! Took a hit there. There we go. There's a dude hiding there. Oh! Friggin' die. There we go. Bloomin' Nazis. I tell ya. I am not a fan. I'm not a fan of them in their World War II form, and I'm not a fan of them in their modern incarnation. Quite like the door sounds. But I do wish those didn't use sounds that are so associated with other games. It's a little bit distracting. Oh my gosh. Yeah, okay. I had that coming. Let's reload. When I last save. Okay, so it wasn't that far back. Emergency. Oh, friggin'. There we go. Yeah, I see you. And yeah, I see you there. Oh, let's go over here and wait for them to come out. Kill him? There we go. Oh, another one. I think that's all of them. Yeah. Oh. Trying to get the sneak up on me, eh? Wow. Now you're dead. So. Oh, I don't really have anything to follow that up with. Okay. So now that I've cleared out this area, I'll explain why this has both very good level design and very bad level design. It has very good level design, and it has a very good sense of space, very good sense of place. Especially in other levels, I'll talk about them when they come up. It really makes you think you're in some kind of space station. Like all these storage places, and there's like a docking area coming up, I think, on this level, and there's like a master control areas. It really makes you feel like you're, as I said, in a space station. The problem is that in making it feel like a real place, all these areas that feel like they have a purpose, the level design ends up feeling a bit meandering. There's lots of areas that have no real purpose. There's no like items hidden there. There's no keys. There's just space that's there full of Nazis to take your ammo and take your health. If this was an action adventure like System Shock, it would have worked much better, because you could come in here, you could search these things for items and stuff, or clues, or the plot, or puzzles. But as a first-person shooter that's just focused on running around and shooting, it's not suited best for it. It can be a little bit tedious at times, especially a certain level coming up, because I have played a little bit of this in advance. That would there's a level coming up that would have been fantastic in an action adventure, but it's just a total nightmare in a traditional first-person shooter. Oh! Alright, when did the last save? Alright, so I'm here. And I'm pretty sure I need to go in this room actually. Oh no, okay. I think there's a key at the end of this area. Can't quite remember. So I probably won't be doing too many videos of Wolfenstein 3D scenarios. I do want to do more videos of Mac mods, like I've used and made levels and such. But with Wolfenstein, it was, as I mentioned earlier, it was hard to make interesting levels. And if the levels aren't that interesting, I can't really say interesting things about them, and it'll just be boring watching me play through them. So I might do, like, you know, one or two more if I find one that is really interesting. But for the most part, Wolfenstein won't be covered that much. But stay tuned for my video dedicated to the game. That should be quite interesting, especially if you're more familiar with the DOS version, because as I've mentioned, this version is quite different. There's gonna be a Nazi in here, isn't there? Yep. But now it's a dead Nazi. Ha 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 ha. Boom. Speaking of action adventures, I played through Prey not too long ago, and that is a fantastic game. If you like games like System Shock or Bioshock or anything like that, games, first-person shooters where you can define a character and there's multiple solutions to problems, it's definitely going to pick up. It's one of the best games I've played in a very long time. And playing this has actually made me think of, oh wow. Yeah, so kill all those Nazis, hope we can get that 4% health. God. Laz, you tease. But yeah, I'm actually a little bit disappointing that this is just a Wolfenstein mod, because as I said, the sense of place is pretty fantastic, especially later on. I'll talk more about it when I get there, because I don't want to keep on repeating myself, which I have been doing. I see Nazi up here. There we are. I think I need to go in here to get the key. So this is basically just a mirrored section of the area we just were. And again, that would be fine in a action-adventure style game. But in a Wolfenstein game like this, it's kind of feels lazy, especially since there's like pretty much nothing of interest in the other half. Hey! There we go. Okay. Do another safety save. Yeah, I knew you were going to be there. Corner Nazi. Another corny Nazi? Corner Nazi. I can't talk today, it seems. Yeah, so this is... Even the enemy placement is identical to the other side. I think this is where we need to go. Yep, so we've got the key there. It would be more interesting if he subverted our expectations a little bit and put the enemy placement different in here, just to keep us on our toes. I feel like I'm being quite critical on this mod, but as I said, it's better known for his Wolfenstein mods, and they are really quite good, so I'll say much nicer things about those. And as far as Wolfenstein scenarios, Laz's ones were definitely among the best. It's just that as I keep saying, it was quite difficult to make interesting levels in Wolfenstein on the Macintosh. Now we're just going to go ahead and ignore that area. We don't need to go in there. I got the key. Oh, where the heck am I now? Oh, okay. And it's easy to lose, forget where you're going with these large, sprawling levels as well. Yeah. Go on. Boom, boom. Oh, I'm sure there's a sound from Duke Nukem somewhere as well, but I can't remember where it is. Hmm? This feels a little bit ominous. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. Ah, this is a cool area actually. So it's interesting, you can shoot through these glass things, but you can't walk through them. I guess that's just the power of these lasers we have. Oh! Can they shoot me? Oh, they can shoot me. I made a mistake. Come on. I see a guy over there. Can I shoot him from here? Let's try. Ha! I totally can. That's hilarious. Okay. Yep, I need to be another guy there. Alright, what's in here? Is it a Nazi in here? Nope, there's nothing. Again, just a little area to give a sense of place. So I guess this is just a storage room. I need a gold key for that. Oh, I don't trust this. That's right, it's just these spacesuits. Because there is a little docking area out here. Oh. There we go. See? So this is a very good example of what I mean by creating a sense of space. So you've got all these storage containers here. We've got this landing pad. Oh, got these Nazis I need to kill. There we go. Anyone else over there? No. And we've got this big hangar entrance. You can't walk out in space, unfortunately. Or fortunately. And like your control panel here, people can observe from. It makes it feel like you're in an actual space station, if you know, if such a thing existed. Yeah, gold key there. See, so you can observe from here. Got all these controls here. I'll just imagine something like this, but in a System Shock style game. It would work much better. Alright, let's go in here. Boom. There's some little baby healths there. I'm going to call them baby healths. So those things I picked up are pretty much just dog foods. I think there's another door over here. I'll check that first. Run. Yep, another gold. Oh. Who the hell was shooting me? Oh, there he is. Just some ammo packs here. Don't really need ammo. Need some health. Give me some proper health. There we go. Oh, no secrets on that one. Alright. So here we are. And level 3, I believe. Yep. Alright. Oh, yeah, that exit doesn't work. What a surprise. Wait. Wait. Quite like this area too. You can just take a little seat there and just gaze out at the infinite void of space. Getting a little bit poetic there. I was a poet and didn't know it. Although, you know, they didn't rhyme or anything. Ah, okay. So this is a level I mentioned earlier where, say, would work great if it was an action adventure, but it's just really tedious. as a traditional first-person shooter. So let's just clear out here first. So just shoot. We'll just get the attention of a bunch of Nazis and just hang out here. Ah, goodness. German. German Nazi. Oh, there he is. I could hear a Nazi, but I couldn't see a Nazi. Alright. So, oh, yo. Ah, damn it, that goes on my health. That's very annoying. So here, this area is the living quarters for the Nazis. And it's just like 30 rooms exactly like this, with just like 2 Nazis in them, and no health or interesting items. And you just have to... Oh, do you see that? Okay, enemy just like glitched in front of me there. I'm not sure what happened there. Anyway, so yeah, it's like 30 rooms like this. There's nothing in them except Nazis. And you have to find keys to finish a level, so you have to search all the rooms till you find the keys. Fortunately, I already know where they are, so I'm just going to skip most of these rooms. But yeah, if this was an action adventure, you could like find people's logs and find out about the different people who lived in these rooms, find extra items to help you. But in a game like this, it's just when I first played through this level, it was tedious. But it's just rush through it. Oh, there he is. I knew there was a... Oh, it's just a door I came through. Oh! I thought that was just a door I was in closing. Door I came from closing. Alright, come on. And I'm falling for that again. Oh crap. I'll go search in here just in case there's a health, but it's unlikely. Yep, see? Nothing in here. And the vast majority of these rooms are exactly like that. It's just very, very, very tedious. Alright. There's an enemy here. Yep, I see him. And the key is in here. Oh. Oh. Oh, I almost swore there. I almost swore. Save. So now we've got Nazis on both corners. There we go. So these levels clearly show that Laz has talent, but in the wrong areas in this case. So I've got the key, so let's run back. Oh, this is making me a little bit dizzy running so fast. Here? Yep, here we go. Still always low in health. As I said, starts out very difficult, but difficulty eases up. I think at the end of this level, because we get a laser rifle. Gold. And now we have an identical set of Nazi quarters. Yeah, I'd love to go back and find some health, but there isn't any as far as I can tell. Might be some in a secret I haven't found. Let's save so I don't have to do this again if I die. Oh, so I did it the first time that time. And I see there's a dude over here. And by a dude I mean a drone. A druid. There we go. Alright. Now let's get the heck out of here. No, wait. This way. Okay. So we've got the gold keys going here. I wonder if there's any Nazis around these corners. Oh. Oh, there wasn't. Well, that's a surprise. I bet I don't need to go in these sections here. I'm going to go ahead and ignore them and go ahead. I think some freaking health finally. There we go. And I believe this is where we finally get a laser rifle. Yep. Got a new type of enemy. These are basically the blue guys. There we go. Oh, wait. Didn't even hear him. Alright. But it isn't over yet, because we still have to kill Robbie the robot. There he is. Nazi Robbie the robot. Okay, I thought that might happen. Let's try again. Where am I? I'm here. So let's go back here. Let's kill Robbie. Oh, goodness. Oh, finally. There you go. Doesn't explode anything, it just kind of shuts down. So we'll get the gold key from him. Even though I already had a gold key, so. And there we go. Alright, I think I'm gonna call it there for this part. And I might continue playing it another night, but I've had enough of it right now, but at least I know that it gets better from now on. So that is Astrostein, the first 3 levels. I'll see you later.